Good morning. So here's a very, very important idea. There are basically two correct and incorrect attitudes in life. The first correct attitude in life is that life fundamentally is a blessing. And once we have that attitude, our goal in life is to increase the blessing. These are, particularly in our generation, we had the Lubavitch Rebbe, Rabbi Schneerson, and there are many good people that have a positive attitude and they're looking to help other people. Now, the secret word to know if the person is positive or negative, because it's very difficult. Rabbi Nachman Mendel of Kotsk once said, "What's the difference between a lover of truth or a hater of falsehood? They seem similar, but they're diametrically opposed." The lover of truth doesn't rest until he finds the truth. Many people in this world obviously are seeking the meaning of life. 62% of the world today believe they have a personal relationship with God because they were looking for the truth and the truth found them. And they increase in a way of goodness and kindness. And studies show that religious people are the most charitable people in this world. However, there's the flip side. When a person is traumatized or generally just angry, and so then the person begins to seek the negative. For example, I know a young man who went through a very hard time, and he told me, it's a little bit of a bad story, but he saw a boy that was, I don't know, wanted to kill a little gecko. He says, "If you do this, I'm going to beat you up." And the boy ignored him and actually took a rock and he smashed him in his face. Now, you actually asked the question, is this a person that cares about life, protecting life, not hurting? Or is it a person that's actually looking to hurt someone else and he needed a good excuse? I remember coming into a hall once and I saw a guy, he looked a little stressed. I said, "What's going on?" He says, "I'm looking for someone to kill." In other words, sometimes people can be stressed and we become jealous, and then the jealousy wants us to find a good reason to stress someone else out. It's not fair. Why should I have anxiety when they don't? And this is where bad people begin to criticize. So, for example, all the movements that are here to educate, they say we have a good idea and we're going to use, and this is the secret. How do you know what's positive, what's negative? What is the means being used? There's always a means and an end. So everybody's going to say that their end goal is righteous. Even Hitler said that he's a righteous person. But what was the means that he was using? Obviously, degradation of others. And that's the secret, because good people respect themselves and they respect others. And therefore, the means that they'll use is to educate, to share. Bad people have, unfortunately, taken a negative self-image. They're jealous of positive self-image. And the whole thing with all these radical blacks, obviously radical, any supremacist movement was radical white or radical black, but it's all about putting down another race. It's not about fixing your own people. It's about putting someone else down. And so this shows us the negative as opposed to the positive. And we have to be in the right team, the team of positivity and the team of love. So choose well, because it might look similar, but it's exactly opposite. Thanks so much for watching.